I know you came to celebrate some folks who are going to get their diplomas, and I just want to say that on behalf of my family, on behalf of the University of Missouri where I work, on behalf of Salt City Church where I serve, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. One more time, congratulations. You can put our hands together for it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a celebration. I want to be honest, so like, I was here on time. I'll be honest with you, I was here on time. In fact, I was here a little bit early, and I was trying to decide what I should wear, right? So I actually talked about this with my wife, and so I came and I said, man, you look pretty good in your suit and your tie. And Mr. Moore was like, you're good, but I had my cap and my gown on in my car, and I felt like I don't need to act like this is any different graduation. Like if I was at the University of Missouri. If I was, in any other space, I would probably have this on. So I know some of you feel like you look a little corny in your hat, but I look a little corny with you. Is that all right? Yeah, is that all right? So I'm not giving you anything less than what we'll give our students at the University of Missouri. Is that okay? Is that all right? Yeah, we celebrate you. Yeah, there's no second class, nothing, all right? So I have to just sort of do the whole hat thing. Is that cool? All right? Because sometimes we also, particularly for those of us who come from particular backgrounds, you may struggle to feel like people who look like us may be able to have a robe like yours or like mine. Did you realize that? Anybody ever wondered whether you're good enough, whether you have what it takes? And today is affirmation that you have what it takes. Yeah, today's affirmation of that. And I want to encourage you, because as I listened to and spent some time with Mr. Moore, and he shared a few things with me that I think are important for us to be able to connect on. Because sometimes you may hear the names or labels like Dr. Douglas, or you may hear stuff like, I have books and awards. But can I just be honest with you? I'm really no different from you. Hey, bro, I'm really no different from you. Like I can, in fact, if you don't mind, can I transition real quick? Is that okay? Or can I just sort of take this off real quick? Let me see if I can take this off. I think I might have lost my mic. Let's see. Can somebody help me real quick? Stay with me. We're going somewhere. All right. This is intentional. This is all part of the plan. All right. All right. This is all part of the plan. Because some of you, you might get a little bored after about 5 minutes, so you might not pay attention. But I need you to see that beneath the robe, there's a real person. Yeah, there's a real person. The degrees, that's fine. The cap is cool, but just like you, there's some real lives underneath these robes. There's some folks underneath these robes who, you had to fight to get through this job program. Anybody had to work. You put some long hours in. You had some moments where you didn't think you were gonna make it. Anybody? Come on. Yeah. Put both your hands up. That's right. All right. It wasn't easy. Come on, can anybody testify that it wasn't easy sometimes? Come on, some of you, it wasn't, your friends, they finished Rockbridge in 4 years, or they finished at Douglas High School or Battle, but your journey was a little bit different. Anybody had to fight sometimes. And that's why I started with that song, because I know that it's not easy in life. And sometimes we can put on these robes and we can look all cute. But can I just let you know that I'm just like you? My accent may sound different from yours. I was born and raised in Bermuda, but can I be honest with you? Like my family is from St. Louis. Hey. Come on. There's all of a sudden we're connected. You're all like, yeah, for real. Let me connect. We family. Like my family, they live. Anybody know anything about Goody Goodies? Yeah. Natural Bridge. That's where my family's from. Right? And so sometimes we see people with my little fancy accent and my dissertation of the year awards, but I'm just like you. I should have gone to the same school that Mike Brown went to. My biological father, I saw him twice in my life. The third time I was comparing my hands to his in a casket, trying to figure out what do I have in common with him. So you might ask, what are you doing in Columbia, Missouri, when you were born in Bermuda? Well, I would like to call it favor. I would like to call it one of those full circle moments. My mom had me at 19 years old, and she went back to Bermuda with me. But before she went back to Bermuda, can I be honest with you, she literally almost had an abortion. She was literally at the abortion clinic. Listen to me. And she said while she was at the abortion clinic, listen to me, she said for the very first time while she was at the clinic, she felt a flutter in her stomach and knew she couldn't do it. So when you look at me, don't let the world get in the way. I'm no different from you. Just grace. Just a little bit of cover from the Lord that you also have access to. But I wanted to encourage you today to let you know that your struggle is not a sign that you're weak. Your struggle is actually a sign that you are called and you are purposed. There's a reason why you survived. There's a reason why you didn't quit. Hey, bro, with your cool glass and cool dreads, bro, you're smooth. There's a reason you're here. There's a reason you're alive. There's a reason. Some of your friends, they gave up. There's a reason why you didn't quit. And some people may not understand your story. With all respect to those who stand on the sidelines, you know, they have the signs up about don't have an abortion, don't have an abortion. Some of them have never walked the shoes of a 19-year-old young lady who's struggling with life. And so for me, when I drive across those signs, it feels different to me. I don't support a person having an abortion, but I'm talking about the struggle that many of us have never really understood the shoes that people wear. So I just stopped by to say to you, I'm going to come right down with you. Can I just come right down with you? I haven't walked exactly where you've walked. I haven't lived exactly how you've lived, but I have had to struggle and fight. And I know it hasn't been easy. Hey, bro, I know it hasn't been easy, and I want to say I'm super proud of you. There's a purpose for you. And don't let anybody, listen to me, don't let anybody disparage or minimize your accomplishment. That's why I had to come with respect and put on the cap and gown like you, sis. Because I value this graduation as if I'm speaking to 5,000 that you pay on somewhere. Because they're no different from you. So that's a piece of the academic journey. I tell you a little bit of my personal story, but I just wanted to close with this. Can I just close with this because I know that sometimes, you know, it can be like okay, we got the suit thing, but you're not really feeling the suit thing because that's not really your style. I got you. Can I try one more thing for you? Can you help me out real quick? All right, real quick. This last one. This is it. I'm gonna close. I promise. All right, let's try this. Let's see if you can do it. Can you help me out one more time? All right. Let's see if that's. I might be the. So that I think I might be a little better. All right, I'm going to need you all real quick. And I have one more prop. Where's this? A red? Okay, here we go. All right. Stay with me. I'm going to teach that all right? So I want to make sure you never forget this conversation, all right? All right, you're not going to forget it. But you can say, man, this guy, he actually thought about this. You know what I mean? He put on not just the robe, but he put on this shirt real quick. And you have no idea what this shirt means, do you? Never walk alone. Where you at? Who said that? Come on, stand to your feet. Come on, where you at? He said those words again. You said what? You never walk alone. Now, some of you have absolutely no idea what it's talking about. Right? Now, it's the equivalent of if I had said, come on. What does that represent? I see you in your shirt, man. I see the Chiefs. I know where I am. I'm in Chiefs Nation. I know where I am, right? Now, if you were from England, all right, or if you watch the sport of soccer, you would know what this is. This is the Liverpool jersey, all right? This is the Liverpool jersey, okay? I'm a fan of Liverpool, and if you watch soccer, Liverpool is on the top of the table, and I'm in first place right now, all right? And Liverpool's so like the Chiefs. It's so, we've actually won a few more championships. But great potential the Chiefs have, all right? No disrespect, all right? And so the Chiefs versus, Liverpool. I want to just give you some context. Liverpool is probably like the 49ers. I'm a 49ers fan too, by the way. Right? It's like a great franchise that hasn't really done so well recently. All right. Now, I just gave you the Chiefs sign. Hey, now try this one. Are you ready? Can you help me out? I need one of you guys to hold the mic for me real quick. Can you help me out? Somebody who's real brave. Help me out. Come on. All right, stand with me. You gotta stand with me. All right, cool. Come next to me. All right. I want you to try this. I graduates and everybody try this. And they should say, Divock Origi. Divock Origi. Divock Origi. Divock Origi. All right, so put your hands together. You can clap for yourselves, all right? I'm done. Get out of your way. You don't even know what you just said, do you? You could have been cursing at somebody. Talking about somebody's mama, you know what I mean? All right, so let me just tell you what that is. What you just said, listen to me, is actually the name and it's actually from the country of Belgium. Now, what's significant is Divock Origi has not really been doing so well recently. In fact, about 2 years ago, he got injured playing in a game, and he really hasn't played a whole lot since. In fact, Liverpool tried to sell him this summer. The last time he really played for us was like a year ago. But what happened was, about 2 weeks ago, Liverpool were playing a team called Everton. All right? Now, playing Everton for Liverpool is like when the Chiefs play the Denver Broncos. Can you imagine that? And Divock Origi was finally got a chance to actually be on the bench. In other words, like being on the bench was like a promotion because he wasn't in the team for a lot of weeks. Are you with me? And the game got down to about the 90th minute where the game was about to end. We're 90 minutes in, the game's about to end, Mr. Moore. And all the great strikers and all the great leaders of the Liverpool team had tried their best to score, but the score was still 0-0. Are you with me? And the manager says, it was about the 80-something minute, he said, bring on Divock Origi. Divock Origi used to have a little Jerry curl, but in his time on the bench, he's actually growing some dreads now. He shaves up his look and everything. But you could tell when he came onto the field that there was a hunger and a passion that he had that was different from everybody else who had sort of already been in the team. Like when you've been a starter, when you went through Rockbridge and when you went through Hickman in 4 years and it was easy. You know, you can just sort of get comfortable, you know what I mean? But when you've had to fight, when being on the bench is actually a promotion for you, there's a different level of urgency that you play with. And so as the story goes, Divock Origi came onto the field. Listen to me, I'm done. He comes onto the field, the ball comes across, he reaches out his foot, he kicks the ball, and guess what happens? I wish it meant like that. He actually kicked the ball and hit the post. That was like the 86th minute, 87th minute or so. He made another great run down the wing and crossed the ball over, and somebody else tried to get it, and they didn't score, but he made a good play. But just when everyone thought that the game was over, and one of the leaders of the team scuffed the ball, I promise. It was like, anybody watch soccer? Anybody know anything about soccer on here? All right, if you don't watch soccer, just Google Divock Origi, all right? Look at the goal. I got a little emotional watching it. But the guy, like, he's a defender, like, sort of scuffs the ball. It goes up into the air. It sort of just rotates backwards. It's a weird sort of shot. It wasn't even a shot. It was like, he literally, like, the defender just sort of turns around in disgust. But Divock Origi, in that moment, you see, because he was hungry. You see, because he had gone through the John Point experience. He knew that sometimes there were moments in life where opportunity meets preparation. And so when the ball goes into the air, he literally positions himself, and the ball, I don't know how it happened, but the goalkeeper tried to tip it back. It bounces on top of the goal and falls down, and he's right there, right in that moment to head the ball into the goal. And all of Liverpool, I mean the whole neighborhood, you can imagine, like all of Kansas City and all of Missouri, they just start screaming and shouting, Divock Origi, Divock Origi, Divock Origi. And you know what I realized in that moment? I realized in that moment that there's something powerful about the struggle. That there's something powerful when you are hungry. When you realize, you know what, I may have had some challenges. My understanding is that when you're at Joe Point, chances are it hasn't been an easy journey. You didn't necessarily go the traditional route. Can I celebrate some non-traditional folks today? Can I celebrate some non-traditional folks today? Yeah. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. Just like we celebrated Divock Origi. If he only scores one goal this season, that may be the goal that lets Liverpool finally win a championship. And let me tell you something. Today, if this is the last graduation that you had, we celebrate you because it's not about degrees. It's about purpose. And I believe you're called not just to get a degree, but to not just even get a job, but to do some things in your community. Like Columbia, Missouri needs you. Did you realize that? Did you realize like that the state of Missouri needs you? Did you realize that? Did you realize like there's so many people who are hurting in our city? Young people are being killed. Like we need you. And so like Divock Origi, I need you to feel that hunger in those moments where you question whether you're good enough, when you get on your job and you wonder whether you have what it takes, or when old friends try to come and invite you to do things you don't need to be doing. I need you in your spirit to hear that statement that I just gave you. Divock Origi, and my man in the back already said it. At Liverpool, they have a statement that says you never walk alone. And you never walk alone. Because there's one, I believe, who has created you for a purpose. One who, when I was in my mother's womb, he said, embryo, move now. Your destiny depends on it. Move now. And so forgive me if I get excited and move all over the place, because that's what saved me. And in your journey right now, listen to me. The same fight that kept you now, that allowed you to persevere through this job point experience, is the same strength that you would need to survive whatever challenges come your way. On behalf of my family, the University of Missouri, the Columbia Seventh-day Adventist Church, and the Salt City Church, and on behalf of our city, thank you for not giving up. Keep hungry, keep fighting, keep believing. God bless you.